I don't get why people like it's very 50-50, but to the people that don't think I'm gonna win, it's like I'm younger, faster, sharper, and hit can hit.
And he trains and he's young. 2 rounds, no matter when you're 59 years old, 2 rounds max, Tyson's going to be blowing out of his backside if he's still.
Jake Paul has just revealed the replacement opponent for his upcoming fight if Mike Tyson fails the tests. On the other hand, Usyk recently shared his perspective on the impending showdown. He said, listen, it just shows Tyson is a big famous man of the world. Yeah, Jake Paul is a young guy who won at boxing who wants to help young guys, but it's a big show. If people want to see the show, okay, give it to them. For me, I think it's okay. Anthony Joshua also shared his thoughts on the fight during his appearance on the Jonathan Ross show. Edge discussed Tyson's age before sharing his prediction. He said, Tyson is older now. I pray that he comes out healthy. Joshua further added that he believed Paul would win due to his youth, considering it the only advantage. He believed that influencers bring many people into boxing, benefiting everyone involved as the increased viewership helps the sport overall. Joshua said, I think Jake Paul wins because of youth. It's the only thing. I personally think influencer boxing is really good. I think the boxing hardcore, they don't like it because they think, why are they disrespecting our sport? But I think that person brings all these people into boxing, which benefits everyone else. Everyone viewing helps in the realm of boxing. Tyson Fury has thrown his weight behind the much-anticipated return of Tyson to the ring, affirming that the impending clash against Paul is set to be a true test of skill, labeling it as an equally matched encounter. He told The Stomping Ground, I think it's fantastic for boxing. You've got a legend in Mike Tyson. You got a YouTube boxer. He has come into the game and blew it up, and he's got millions of followers and millions of views and millions of eyes, good, bad, or indifferent. Some people love him, some people hate him, so I think it's a really good spectacle for boxing, brings a lot of people to the game. Meanwhile, Mike Tyson commented on the event, saying he was very much looking forward to stepping into the ring, but many have expressed concern for the 57-year-old, including former cruiserweight champion Tony Bell. He told Spinet, I am worried about it personally, but listen, you don't know what's been agreed between the two. It's frightening that Mike Tyson is going back into a boxing ring against somebody who is more than 30 years younger than him. It's just a bit nuts. Bellew added that he hoped the fight would be somewhat of a circus and scripted because he wouldn't want to see Mike get hurt in any way. Bellew said, I'm hoping that the fight is a bit of a circus and a bit scripted because I wouldn't want to see Mike get hurt in any way, shape, or form. Amidst widespread scrutiny, a number of prominent figures in the world of combat sports have thrown their support behind Jake Paul, tipping him as the likely winner in the bout against Tyson. Joining the ranks is none other than UFC bantamweight champion Shah Ali, who has now added his name to the growing list of supporters. Feel like Jake's too locked into it. Been in it too long with like in the last 5 years. Who's been in it more? I think that matters. And oh, what is he, 30 years younger? I just don't see this ending well for Uncle Mike. Although the 29-year-old refrained from openly condemning the bout, his remarks subtly suggested alignment with the prevailing sentiment among fellow combatants. It's evident that Tyson boasts significantly superior prowess within the ring compared to the problem child. Nonetheless, the 57-year-old's prime faded long ago, in stark contrast to his 27-year-old adversary. This is why Ali implied that things may not go Tyson's way in the fight. Tyson think Jake's got the speed factor. Speed, I mean power. Even at this point, Jake's not a little guy. Jake's a big fella. He's just locked in. I think the rule set will play a role. Is it 2 minutes? Is it 4 rounds? What is it going to be? So I think that'll matter. I don't even know if that'll matter. I think Jake's gonna probably dominate despite the torrent of critique directed at the bout. Eddie Hearn discerns a single factor that may sway favor towards the event. What could it be? Ever since Tyson versus Paul was confirmed for July 20th, passionate followers of the sport have vehemently criticized the bout, labeling it as a glaring mismatch and a mere cash-grabbing endeavor. Echoing these sentiments, the British promoter shares similar reservations. However, armed with a wealth of experience in event organization, he remains optimistic about the spectacle potential triumph. That younger generation is built off views, built off narrative, built off controversy. And as a hardcore fight fan, someone that's been around boxing since I was 9 years old, I find it disgusting as he persistently denounces Netflix's bold foray into the realm of sports as disgusting. Hearn entertains the notion that it could evolve into a big event. Furthermore, he doesn't hesitate to share his thoughts on the present condition of the boxing industry. According to him, the younger generation seem to thrive on perspectives, storylines, and sensationalism, As an avid enthusiast of the sport, he struggled to come to terms with the fact that his revered figure was preparing to face off against an opponent 30 years his junior, that a 58-year-old man, 59, who was my hero growing up, firstly has to even get back in the ring from a financial point of view with the amount of money that man was paid or partially paid during his career. To get in a ring with a 25-year-old girl, you can't really fight. But for me, I understand it, and speaking to the Netflix guys the other day, I don't think they like my criticism at the event. I'm never going to lie to you, I'm never going to sugarcoat it. Nevertheless, the linchpin of Matchroom Boxing comprehends the magnitude of the Netflix endeavor. Amidst the fervent discussion surrounding the fight, it remains a topic of conversation. Consequently, he anticipates that viewers' ERS will be drawn in, ensuring promising viewership figures for the bout. Just going to give you my honest opinion, which is it will sell, people will watch, it will be a big event, and I don't like it. Meanwhile, Jake Paul's business partner Nakis Badarian shares Hearn's take and aims that the fight will attract the masses. He utilized his platform to emphasize the groundbreaking impact of Tyson versus Paul on combat sports. With over 250 million subscribers, Netflix presents an unprecedented distribution channel, potentially solidifying the bout as the pinnacle of boxing viewership. He wrote, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson gives combat sports its largest single distribution platform in history. Debate the fight all you want, which is exactly what we want, but equally accept that this is a great opportunity to bring boxing to the masses. It remains to be seen whether Hearn's prediction and Barian's comments will come true. Meanwhile, from whispers of an unjudged match to rumors of unconventional gloves and confirmed headgear usage, the boxing community has been whipped into a frenzy by these reports. Now, a member of Tyson's inner circle has stepped forward, shedding light on the situation and offering much-needed clarity. The owner of Lace Up Promotions, Air Abdallah, a name very close to Iron Mike when it comes to his engagement with the Middle East, told the Mayweather Channel, "There's still 4 months for the fight, so there's a lot of time to be able to announce a lot of things." However, he took cognizance of the rampant rumors regarding the fight. The promoter further clarified, "I can guarantee you there will not be headgear, and it's not going to be 18-0 gloves. There will be regulations says gloves." Now, amidst this intricate tapestry of gossip, whispers suggest that the rules may permit the younger Paul sibling to challenge Logan Paul in the ring. To the plausibility of this, Abdallah remarked, "I have not heard that. That's probably going to be absolutely false as well." Air Abdallah elaborated further on the upcoming fight, primarily promoted by Paul's company Most Valuable Promotions, aiming to surpass expectations. Abdallah elaborated, "We are talking about 700 million people, that's what they're estimating, will have access to it. Almost 300 million households will be able to view this for free on the largest streaming platform in the world, Netflix. It's a massive event. Netflix has secured the streaming rights for the fight, marking it as the platform's inaugural sports event coverage." In addition to the information provided by Abdullah, several additional specific details have surfaced prior to the upcoming match. Mike Tyson stated in an interview with Fox News that the bout is considered an exhibition fight. He highlighted this is called an exhibition, but if you look up exhibition, you won't see any of the laws we're fighting under. This is a fight. When facing Mike Tyson in the ring, not many would bet on your victory. If you're a crossover fighter, your odds decrease even more. Jake Paul finds himself in a comfortable position. However, is he capable of causing an upset? Paul joined Lil Pump on his podcast to talk about his upcoming fight. Unlike many others, Lil Pump equated the YouTuber turned boxer with Tyson. Paul shares this sentiment, seeing the fight as evenly matched. He emphasizes his youth, speed, quick reflexes, and ability to counter whatever Tyson throws at him. Paul also expresses confidence in his ability to take the former heavyweight champion's punches. However, Paul is not without doubts, but he believes he will have a wow moment. Paul explained that he was a little scared because it was Mike Tyson, and he felt that when he looked across the ring he would have a wow moment, realizing that he was actually about to fight Mike Tyson. However, Paul isn't the sole individual experiencing nervousness. Earlier, Tyson also disclosed his struggle with similar emotions. Tyson recently recounted experiencing a similar sense of unease during his exhibition match against Roy Jones Jr. in 2020. The Brooklyn native said, "Whatever I am afraid to do, I do it. And that's how it is. I was afraid for the Roy fight. I was scared to fight him. I was a 100 pounds overweight. I was, however, old, 54, 53, and I said, let's do it." Facing his fear is inherent to the character of the former two-time champion. It's something he will also do in his upcoming fight with Paul. He added, "Like right now, I am scared to death, but as the fight gets closer, the less nervous I become because it's reality, and in reality, I am invincible. Tyson possesses steadfast confidence in his own abilities, while Paul harnesses the vigor of youth. The outcome of their competition is yet to be determined. However, some people think that Jake Paul should replace Tyson with another fighter, as Tyson is going to fail his tests. Mike Perry has boldly challenged Paul, saying, "If you get through Mike Tyson, test yourself for real and let's have a street fight." Perry strongly criticized Paul's opposition and declared that he would defeat him swiftly if they were to engage in a fight. Make sure to check out some of our other videos on the screen. If you enjoyed this one,